A pair of great citywide events are set for October 25th. We discuss both Mischief on Meridian and Pumpkins in the Park on episode 233 of the Love and Lebanon podcast. Sarah Howell with the Heart of Lebanon and Allyson Morton with the Parks Department stopped by to give us all the details. Keep those calendars free for these two great events happening in our city.
Welcome to the Love and Lebanon podcast, highlighting all the great things happening in Lebanon, Indiana. Have an idea for an episode? Send an email to loveandlebanon@lebanon.in.gov.
We ready, gang?
Ready. Yeah.
Alrighty. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 233 of the Love and Lebanon podcast. Joe LePage here, the City of Lebanon Communications and Community Development Director. The 25th of this month is going to be huge throughout our community, and there are a pair of events that are kind of in conjunction, but at the same time collaborating. They're different but the same. We've got Allyson Morton from our Parks Department and also Sarah Howell. She is with the Heart of Lebanon. Ladies, thanks for being here on this episode of the podcast. Very much appreciated.
Thanks for having us. I'm so excited to be on a podcast with Allyson because we do, both do events in the city, but typically, they're separate. Yeah. So it's fun.
And if you didn't know, because I kind of tripped over the intro, everybody, this is kind of a twofer with you guys being here. Two different events going on, and you guys working together to kind of make it really fun for everybody, no matter if it's at Pumpkins in the Park, which takes place on 10/25, at Memorial Park, or at Mischief on Meridian, which takes place downtown, as both events have annually. Allyson, Pumpkins in the Park, continuing year after year now. I'm guessing you've seen it grow year after year. How important is it for this thing to continue to keep on going and kind of create the kind of unique fall experience in our community? This is earlier in the day than Mischief, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we love doing the event. Usually our weather is good, so hopefully it will be again this year. Yeah, I probably just jinxed it, but no, it's great. If the weather is good, we always see really good attendance. I think the community likes just the simplicity of it, kind of, and it's just an affordable way to come enjoy some fall fun.
Yeah. So. And the types of things that are there, you'll see on the graphic everybody I put together, hayride, there's a chance to paint pumpkins, there's great food and drink, all those things. And the inflatable corn maze is back this year, all that stuff? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a pretty large, just inflatable corn maze that we brought in last year. We're going to bring it back this year. It seemed to be a hit last year, so it'll be back.
And how have you seen the event grow year after year? Because I feel like it began with humble beginnings and has steadily, more popular.
The first year we started it was 2019, I believe. And then we just kind of grew it from there. So it's really taken off, and it's one of my favorite events to plan every year. So. And
I remember, if memory serves, kind of tying it in with Mischief on Meridian, there was some synergy there where there was like the hayride that either picked up or dropped off downtown and went all the way out to Memorial Park. That doesn't happen anymore because the events are staggered during the day. But at the same time, there is kind of that synergy. You kind of feel that, Sarah? I mean, you guys met earlier today as we're recording this podcast. You guys met earlier to kind of talk about how you could compare notes, work together, that type of thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's always great, as the Heart of Lebanon, to collaborate with city partners to make sure that we can help each other out as much as possible with any of the events, especially when they coincide with each other, like on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it seems like it caters to roughly the same kind of age group, but at the same time, there may be some pace issues because the downtown event, Mischief, is so, bumper to bumper traffic, and whereas Pumpkins in the Park is more maybe kind of a chill atmosphere. There aren't so many trunk or treats and lines and all that stuff.
Yes, Pumpkins in the Park is very much just come enjoy the fall weather, paint a pumpkin, take a tractor ride, walk around with your kettle corn around the park. It's very chill and relaxed. So compared to Mischief, which I know is very busy, but also awesome.
It's Mischief on there, yeah.
So.
And I remember that when its inception, where it was literally going down Meridian Street in between downtown and the park, and trying to collaborate with folks that lived along the roadway, and it became a downtown event. Sarah, this is 2, 3, 4 year for you. How have you seen this continue to grow? And there's more space this year being taken up, and even more trunk or treat folks that are handing out goodies for people?
Yes, we are bursting at the seams downtown with this event, and I love it. It's so much fun. And yeah, the library was kind enough. They're such great community partners to let us use the staff parking lot to kind of add some extra vendors this year. So as of this podcast right now, I have 68 vendors that are signed up to hand out candy. And whenever I tell them, be prepared for 6,000 children. They're like, 600? I'm like, no, 6,000. And they're like, what? Where do I buy that much candy? I'm like, I don't know, go to Costco, figure it out. Gosh, it's so much fun. So I forget the original question. I just got like so hyped
just
up
the growth
about it.
over the years and trying to, at the same time, kind of get everybody geared up for what it is, though. You mentioned Mischief, and I, tongue in cheek said bumper to bumper traffic, but I mean, it literally is just a flood of people.
Yeah.
And
this year,
put it into words.
We're trying to kind of get the flow of traffic a little bit better, trying to ask people to come in through Alley-Oop, which is on the north side of the courthouse, entering like off of North Street to kind of keep, like I said, the flow of traffic a little bit more, I don't know, just better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. And, it's always fun because it's just so fun to see everybody's costumes and the creativity that people have when they're putting these together, whether it just be one person or like a family. Last year, somebody shaved and painted their dog. I cannot make this up. It was crazy. And then
what, lion? Something like that?
No,
or
it was
it
like the dog from it's from that Disney movie about like the Day of the Dead, but I can't remember.
Coco?
Coco,
yes, it was a dog like from that movie. It was so cool. But then you see people come out that like are on stilts and juggling. And last year the Headless Horseman, I'm like, I didn't even hire these people. They just show up out of the woodwork, and I'm like, what?
There's something about the Halloween season, the autumn season, the fall season in Lebanon where it's
people love
they're
it.
passionate about
Yes,
this
they are.
holiday.
Yes, they sure are. And you can, it shows. And people come from all over the county to see what Lebanon does for Halloween. So,
Yeah.
Well, even trick-or-treating night is always happening, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like when I lived here, it was very busy with my boys walking around just for trick-or-treating. So.
People decorating their yards like unlike anything I've ever seen before with the humongous skeletons and different. I mean, obviously Christmas, a lot of people do, but Halloween, Lebanon really shines, I think, when it comes to the passion department.
They do.
yeah. And the Heart of Lebanon is really kind of harnessed, not harnessed, but tried to kind of like capture that and be like, hey, businesses, like decorate, your storefront or whatever.
Speaking of skeletons.
Yeah, there's like the skeleton stroll downtown right now with all of the people like adopted a bench, and they've just really put a lot of thought into what they could make these skeletons look like. And it's a lot of fun. Misty thought it would be great to put like spiders on our building. I hate spiders. And when she told me she was doing this, I was like, I will not be coming to work. So, but no, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, you're on the inside and the outside of the spiders, I think.
Well, the live ones are inside, but the fake ones are outside. I found one in the trash the other day, and I was like, Missy, did you put that? Is that real? Like, are you trying to prank me? And she was like,
sending a message.
yeah.
But if someone has never been to Mischief, and both of you, all three of us have, it is something like we've all been to trunk or treats and all those things, and typically it is kind of like the honeybee approach, where you go to one, you kind of stroll, and you don't have to go in some chronological order. There really isn't one. You just kind of go with the flow and all that. That's not the case at Mischief. You mentioned, Sarah, about trying to funnel people in through the Alley-Oop alley on the north side of the square. That's because it is the longest conga line ever.
It is.
People will wait in line, and it just kind of becomes part of the experience. I remember in years past, the Heart of Lebanon organization trying to find different people to either get folks out of line to do things, or to have jugglers and fire breathers and all that. And people just, they embrace the line.
Yeah.
It's part of the experience, and just, they don't, complain about it. It's just kind of what it is, and people are willing to do that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like you said, we've tried to find ways to get around it, creative ways, but we've just kind of embraced it at this point. And there's so much to look at. It doesn't get boring standing in line. And like I said, we have like 68 candy vendors. So you're just like boom, 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 one right after the other. So, so yeah, it's fun.
But you guys have added this year, like last year, you've added some different things along the way that if there is some downtime or if the kids are sorting through what candy they don't want or they're trading with a buddy or whatever, there are some other things downtown, live animals and different attractions for folks to see, do, and it's a great people watching experience too.
Yeah, we have creepy live encounters with creepy creatures. There's an owl that comes, which is so cool. I love owls, and so
not spiders, but owls.
Not
Okay,
spiders.
right.
Disgusting.
Noted.
Nobody prank me with spiders, though. Can we just take that out of the
Watching,
podcast? I feel
if
bad
you're listening to this podcast.
that out there. Oh boy. So yeah, there's the owl, and there was a snake last year, and they bring some other animals too. And then we hired some fun characters to come out that you'll recognize from like TV shows or movies. And then Nitro from the Indie Fuel is going to be making an appearance this year too. So there's a lot of fun things to entertain you while you're waiting in line for your candy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing the whole philosophy or the whole reason for attending these events is all both the same thing, the quality of life, having a cool spot to either call home or a place to work where you can do something fun with the kids and all those things. Is that kind of what we're thinking here with that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, our Pumpkins in the Park event, it's just $5 per person because we just want everybody to come and enjoy their time. We try to keep the costs pretty low for everybody. And that includes, you get to take home your pumpkin that you painted. You get to have a tractor ride, do s'mores. We have 3 or 4 fires out there to make a s'more around the fire pit. So yeah, we love to do this event for the community.
Mm-hmm. And the Mischief on Meridian event is free, but you do have to wait in line and probably bring your own bag to take all your candy home with.
Yeah, we have some bags that we're going to be distributing this year, but it's always good to bring your own too. But hey, you might need 2 bags with 68 candy vendors. I mean, we be toting some loot home.
Yeah,
for sure.
And you guys mentioned it too, and everybody, we're talking with Sarah and Allyson here on episode 233 of our Love and Lebanon podcast, talking about Pumpkins in the Park and Mischief on Meridian, both taking place on October 25th, and Pumpkins in the Park 11 to 2, and then later on in the day 5 to 8 is the Mischief on Meridian event. And you guys both have had some tremendous partners that have come alongside you to help kind of see the vision along those lines. How great has it been to be able to have some folks that are being able to help keep that cost at $5 or to help add some things to a Mischief on Meridian event to help keep it free, that type of thing? How helpful has that been for you guys to be able to have those boons, to be able to provide for the organizations and the effort?
Yeah, our sponsors are awesome. The Lebanon IGA has worked with us the past, I would say, 3 or 4 years. They donate all of the s'more supplies for us. So we stuff probably 250 bags of s'more supplies, and they provide all of that for us, which is great. And then John Lastly, the past couple of years, has donated pumpkins, all the pumpkins for us, so we don't have to go out and get those. He sponsors them and delivers them for us, so he's a great partner with us. And then Timmons Feed and Farm they just let us borrow their straw bales, and then we take them back to them. But that's awesome as well for our tractor ride. So we have some really great sponsors.
Yeah, Sarah, you guys too, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the event itself is presented by State Bank. So they've been amazing to work with. And then Ryan Holmes sponsors our costume contest so that we can give out like the medals and everything to those that participate in that. The Creepy Creatures, Aegis sponsored those. And then United Consulting is sponsoring the live music. So the Journey Ray Band will be back this year. So we're excited to have her back. And then F.A. Wilhelm actually is sponsoring the Teal Pumpkins. So for those that don't know what the Teal Pumpkins are, they're for anybody that wants to attend and has like a food allergy or a food sensitivity, or even just sensory sensitivities. Yeah. So every station will have a teal pumpkin for kiddos that need something other than candy. And those those kiddos can also come a little bit early before kind of all of the mischief really starts.
Madness.
Yes. Yeah. They can come a little bit early to kind of when it's a little bit more quieter and calm. So we welcome those families at 4:30, just about half an hour before everything gets going. So
And we're scratching the surface on both of these events. You guys have, whether it be on the website, on the Facebook pages, things along those lines. If they want more information about the Teal Pumpkins and all those things, or what exactly is taking place at Pumpkins in the Park again, it's online, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
100%.
definitely.
Okay.
And I also want to shout out the Journey Ray Band. They will also be at Pumpkins in the Park with us
double
as well.
duty.
So
Wow.
she's
All
going to be
right.
very busy that
Yes.
day. But she's great, and we're excited to have her back.
Absolutely. Now, before I let you go off this episode, we're in full-fledged fall. We are in autumn. We're talking pumpkins. We're talking trunk or treat. But if we can, kind of dip a toe, just a little dip a toe. The Heart of Lebanon and the Parks Department are going to be collaborating again once we get to the Christmas season again.
Yes.
Talking about an event that continues to grow. Carriage rides down at Memorial Park, and then the parade that comes downtown. That continuing to go along this year too?
Yes. When Sarah and I met earlier, we were talking about Christmas because that's another event we work together on, I guess I could say. And so, yes, our Christmas in the cabin in the Parks Department, that will happen December 6th. And you can come visit Santa and then take a carriage ride around the park. And then that evening will be the Christmas parade. So,
with Christmas on the square.
yes.
And the carriage rides that you guys are the Parks Department is charging this year, they've been harder to come by than Taylor Swift tickets.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's people are just
Wow.
Yes.
blowing up phones and
Yes, just a small fee, but it is something we had to do this year.
Yeah.
So,
and to sign up when the time comes, that is
yes.
again online for you guys.
Yes, registration will open November 3rd at 5 p.m. And there's an online link. Follow our social media pages and check our website. You can find the link there. But they will go fast, so I would get on there as soon as possible if you're interested.
And downtown with the Christmas event will be more, the fun stuff inside the courthouse and outside and reindeer and all the awesomeness that we've come to expect year after year.
Yes, and we will be having live encounters, not just with the reindeer, but also there will be a llama this year. There will be
fun.
sheep. So
Spiders.
Okay, listen.
You can pet spiders if you'd like.
Sorry,
There will be
Hal.
no
I'll leave
spiders. There will be no spiders.
Will the Grinch be there this year?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
That is the plan. And speaking of the Grinch, we're doing something new this year. We're going to be having the Jolly and Not So Jolly trolley rides going on December 16th and 17th. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, you can check out our website. But
Yeah, I may have to have you guys back and
Yes.
kind of recap Mischief and Pumpkins and then talk about Christmas.
Because the trolley will be coming to the park as well, correct?
yes, it will be
So-
going through downtown and to the park to see the lights. And it's going to be a whole experience. It'll be real fun.
More great collaboration.
Yeah.
Ladies, thanks for joining us here on this episode. Thanks for making time after the planning meeting and kind of coincided perfectly.
Of course.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
can
having
tell
us.
I'm amped because you had to turn my mic down. I saw
You're not supposed to see that. It's not you. It's me. I'm trying to regulate the sound thing. Because I saw your eyes like looking at it like, oh, I need to talk quieter.
And I
No,
didn't.
just you be you. I'll work the dial, kid. Oh boy, pet spider coming your way. Anyway, thank you guys again.
Thanks,
Much
Joe.
appreciated, and thank you everyone for listening to this episode of the podcast. More episodes coming your way. Take care.